Yo, check this out. This is called Deli Meat, the album. Yeah.
Yeah, this bodybuilding right here. Let's see what you got here. Listen to this. Maybe you'll like it. Skate, smoke, joke, token, bass, listen to my music. Blazing, grazing, Flamin James up and down. All day squirting, jerking, swearing, stalking. Girls at the mall, following them home, mixing, jinxing, sniffing, drinking. So much I wake up in the hospital. Me, big twigs, legs getting blown out from the extensions and elevation. Working on the mouth, talking to the hand, smacking down the haters of the Wu-Tang clan. With the gamblers, cold loking, intersections are a joke. Laughing at the jokes, laughing when it's time to spend so many bills in my pocket. You could call me the pocket, the lion, drying the clothes in the dryer. Cloth took the cum, maybe a sock used. Yeah, ready for the nuclear activity, nope. Ready for the hurricanes, nope. Ready for the samiums, nope. Boobs, tits, a girl with an ass, dicks, abs, pumped up lats, the guys that are bodybuilders, fur, purring, sharp claws, the cats that are the catnap. Boobs, tits, a girl with an ass, dicks, abs, pumped up lats, the guys that are bodybuilders, fur, purring, sharp claws, the cats that are the catnapping. Right away it hits the row of houses crying, days, hitting the home, right in the soft spot. People on the horses, people spitting verses, people literally hitting all the potholes. Damn, bent the rim, slash of the rubber, on white pothole upgrade, see it back to the car lot. Yet again to get all that shit melted back together now. I'm just speeding through traffic. Damn, ticket, lick it, stick it to the courthouse, fought the case. What's next? A cop chase, allowed to be a crip, not just a blue flag, but a blue flag. Stop the traffic, walking in the jaywalk, footpaths, grabbing the girl's ass and smacking them if she's actually with it, jumping off the rooftops. Bottle hits the floor, turn the rocket cap, walk in, I'm like, not me. Boobs, tits, a girl with an ass, dicks, abs, pumped up lats, the guys that are bodybuilders, fur, purring, sharp claws, the cats that are the catnapping. Boobs, tits, a girl with an ass, dicks, abs, pumped up lats, the guys that are bodybuilders, fur, purring, sharp claws, the cats that are the catnapping. The gun gets pulled out, everyone starts screaming, a dumb choice at the gun shop, Jadakiss, just so high he feels he's dreaming. You don't shoot anyone, yet just run away. I'm under the hay, he will lay 6 feet under, toss the corpse in the trash, because now he's gonna be running, jumping fences, the cops. He laces by the top 10 cops, not just one but 2 of them. Kapow, he smacks the ground hard, foot pursuit. So now he headed to the pen, gotta do a light send. Grabbing so much loot, you would be calling him a Looney Tune. Just like a lost pile of gold, a birdie that flew the coop, a dog with no tail.
Half-sized him with the taser, pop-eyed up the anime industry with the drive-bys, by the type of night of the taser, hanging out the window, driving the blazer, right down the alleyways with the queen-size bed, sleeping alone, resized up the house, franchised my career with a likewise. What I'm saying is the outsize of the outskirts of the property was a sunrise, talking to snake eyes from the G.I. Joe's life size, for him was a pint-sized amount of time for the supplies, elsewise, weapons gave him the capsize of time in a capsule, goodbyes, giant size, lifetime comprised me with the cross-eye, crossbow, black fly floating around the house implies he screwed up flying and advertised that he was a bug. Hypnotized, arrested for the crack pies, hypnotized, lionized for the next song of the month, hypnotized, memorized for the radio for 2 days. Hypnotized, arrested for the crack pies, hypnotized, lionized for the next song of the month, hypnotized, memorized for the radio for 2 days. So I'm not circumcised. size was all over the bone side of my life with the compromise to have my penis removed, baby wise. Gave me the butterflies on my stomach, authorized. Anyways, you still have a penis. Gave the breathalyzer to the cops and just analyzed what to do now. Unwise to head into the slums with no Wi-Fi's. On my computer, cigarette pack in the empty stones. Running low, a big bag of coke over to the dealer. Haven't been around in months, clothes need a cleaner. I've done already, owed my life savings to the preacher. Made me look so ghetto-tized that I won the lottery. Exhibit Hubbard flies me right out of the quickie and into the grocery store. Hypnotized me with some mechanized backwoods. Tried the idealistic way of thinking to head back home with the atmosphere maximized to the extreme. Hypnotized, arrested for the crack pies. Hypnotized, lionized for the next song of the month. Hypnotized, memorized for the radio for 2 days. Hypnotized, arrested for the crack pies. Hypnotized, lionized for the next song of the month. Hypnotized, memorized for the radio for 2 days. I always like a little bit of sugar in my coffee. Fertilized my front lawn hybrid for a whip. Alerted my immunization water in the fridge. Jeopardized my life with a rubber size, rugged, raw, and clean sexercise. Mourning a species in the toilet shower for a cleaner. Spirits was gone already, hell already, routine ran out. Isn't a possibility, platinum plaques getting dusty. Sterilized my dishcloth with the substyles. Style dish soap, recognized my life in the mirror. Scandalized my music player with a repeat of Scandalous with Tupac and Nate Dogg. Shuttled and shoveled a bowl of cereal in my mouth. Polarized my bully, satisfied my girl. Penalized my crime record, rehabbed for a month or two. Robinized, recognized, publicized, petrified, solicized status of the Prime Minister.
Yeah, it's a little freestyle right here. Coming straight off of rap fame. Gave me a win when I'm strimmed. I take a trim off the song and look at it again. Tell them I'm once, twice, third, fourth, fifth, then I'm done. Come back, go play with my hun, go out and be dumb. I got money on my lawn. We're all coming for fun. We gotta do what we want when we win. We tell these fucking people about gin. Taking my win, taking the spin. Then I'm going chin, sin. Then I come back to the pastures, taking a basket away. Laying all over the bastard. Sun lights the way, but I'm not going to play. I'm gonna go and play with my days every day so that I can see myself straight. The AK blasts that man down from the game. In the video games, I play the game so much you think I'm playing a game. I'm playing my name, Flamin James. Yeah, this, hitting the shit, coming back with bliss. Then I'm taking my misty flips and loading the clip. Yeah, this, hitting the shit. Coming back with bliss, then I'm taking my misty flips and loading the clip. So now we're saying damn, like I gotta come back with the man. Then I'm going down around again with the plan. From Wu-Tang, just the man. That's all I gotta do is span my life out till I went Pam Anderson. Then she tells you I'm gonna wham. Come back and wrestle with Bam Bam. Break my arm and play with Bam. Damn, you gotta come back and play again when I'm tripping through the street with all the motherfuckers flipping out. When I gotta come back, I'm flipping through the street and I'm tripping out. You're going back home, then I'm coming back and ripping out my penis. Going out playing with Davis and Beavis and Butthead. All them people with the sun. Taking my mom, going out with the sun. Recognize what I gotta do when I'm gonna play. I'm coming back to spray the AK down one more time and see it fall to the game. Plays me out the rays of sun. Then you're coming back again. Damn. Wow. 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 Coming out to play. I'm gonna spray a video games. AK. Telling my name's Flamin James. Just like Kelly Hayes Cave. For Kelly. Then I'm playing with my belly. Blowing up the movies. Stinky. Smoking. Breeze. All bright. Red. What you wanna say? I'm dead. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, this, hitting the shit, coming back with bliss. Then I'm taking my misty flips and loading the clip. Yeah, this, hitting the shit, coming back with bliss. Then I'm taking bigger than a whole bunch of jiggers. Loading the trucks and loading the ducks. Fuck, what the fuck? Taking the duck and I'm coming back to pluck. Take out my plants in the backyard and I'm rants in the hack yard. Take a bunch of pants with the backyard. Ranting and raving about how I'm hooting and hollering at all this shit that we know we're flipping through. Tripping with you. Then I'm coming back to flipper with all these motherfuckers coming back with me playing. Then I'm going out there motherfucker like I wanna be a J and blue. Then I'm coming back to Toronto, and I hold it all up with the cough. Yeah, this, hitting the shit. Coming back with lists, and I'm taking my misty flips and loading the clip. Yeah, this, hitting the shit. Coming back with lists, and I'm taking my misty flips and loading the clip. Oh, that was it right there. A little bit of a freestyle. The beat. Yeah. Flamin James. Too hot for Facebook, I feel like I'm making a workbook for the weekly challenges. Too difficult to have a look, comic book for a photo section. YouTube for my reels in high school. Yearbook is definitely a tough book with all these pictures of my peers. No videos or reels, feels like I'm in a 3D phone book. I should jot some rhymes in my notebook and then type it on Facebook. I filled the folder audiobook with the YouTube shorts. Why can't I reference book my life up with the instruction book? Or a coloring book, smoke all the dope and just cause pandemonium. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I'm just finding a new tone for the statue standing alone. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I'm just finding a new tone for the statue standing alone. A fallopian tube went on YouTube and snorted a glue stick. Buzzed off the chronic hypercube made me swear and make an app called SnapTube with a picture of your mama. GameCube stabbed him in the foot. You made a giant juju war in bulk barn. Loot for a friend, dude for a boob, and 2 do glue. Sniffed on a few of those Jews watching the news. Reporters are through with you for good mood. Comes from the cows, so the corn got chopped down with the sword. Blue for a handle, crew for the seed makes me too new to chew through a blue clues type of dude. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I just find a new tone for the statue standing alone. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I just find a new tone for the statue standing alone. My importing files program got me to a good spot on Instagram with Wu-Tang Clan. Sorta like grabbing an oral exam from the nurse at the Civic Hospital while she's thinking about the battering ram. Story of her family with the bendogram. Popping some lip slides on the flat bar hexagram. Reading your future and the Spectre Man is inspecting your Inspector Man in front of the mirror for a tree guy exam. Go see the complex or the intersection type of weapon to spit some jams. Raps, Jean-Claude Van Damme is a final exam. Traveling through terrain to terrain, killing you for the movie. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I'm just finding a new tone for the statue standing alone. We find in the computer, we found the phones. I'm just finding a new tone for the statue standing alone. I'm coming right back ASAP. I'm gonna grab a Big Mac with a big man like myself. Blah, blah. The gaffers laughed at type of big gap for a full loop. And bad raps, cause I can't speak for a mad rap. Was a gas cap for his rap carrier. Rap trap, caught a squirrel knapsack full of drugs. Getting put in the best spot to get a blackjack game going in the snow. Black mask for a disguise snap at me. With your camera phone, I'll give you a slap on the head for the backup of the spot. Type of trade trap rap for you in your basement. And sleep through the intervals and the laugh slat spread of your life. Last rap, you spit for the axe of the fag Mac, Pig Mac. He had a bad game for his fuck. What the fuck was I gonna get the glass of that? Drink it and go piss.
Conscious addicts with deep sores and bent backs are becoming a more frequent sight in several countries, especially in the US, where the zombie drug has recently gained traction. The zombie drug xylazine, also known as Tranq, is originally an animal tranquilizer that is both cheap and easy to access. As a result, it has made inroads in illicit drug markets. The use of xylazine was first reported in Puerto Rico and Philadelphia in the mid-2000s, but experts say that it was in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic that its consumption increased exponentially in Philadelphia and in other states, and now it is present in most US states.
Get put on bail on me, so I keep filming out those the dope, sticking dope trails of the dogs. A big hit exhales and goes for new sales. Speed to get a stale fish down the set. Aborted and snorted a whole bunch of coke. Ready, Freddy and Jason are gonna give you the heady, that bloody. So be the new driver and the cops already inject the ninjas. Ready, Freddy and Jason are gonna give you the heady, that bloody. So be the new driver and the cops already inject the ninjas. Melon over the gap, snatched up the money, caught this and rap chat, snitched and trapped, grabbed the bag of tricks, sticks his dick in the pit, slapped at the ass with the gap the size of the back of the map. That Jane Silent Bob moving through the song for a laugh. Like situation, grab the rap, blah. Need some cat in a hat books for the kids, spaced out and just catch a taxi back. Cash in hand, chat before you get a rapper for the grabber ass the ass hat on head and rat dead of better buddy for your bread alone in the head must have fled tone with a crackhead or a crackhead zoned out alone streaking his bone prone to some type of rhyme zone probed up his bone with the ass in the blanket makes you sleep fish makes you stink. Ready, Freddy and Jason are gonna give you the heady, that bloody. So be the new driver and the cops already inject the ninjas. Ready, Freddy and Jason are gonna give you the heady, that bloody. So be the new driver and the cops already inject the ninjas. The password says rap world, so I split some of the shit and the password got me into detention. When I was a kid, late slips were mandatory each day for the password to get done. Recapture myself and go backwards for a second or two. Blackford said he doesn't like being a birdie and quit flying for fun. Factored me up with some facts like eat a Big Mac and go shit and that till he gathered up what to say and answer me with an upwards. He sounded pretty like Stanford from the airport. He said he has this learning with the standard of Harper and their clothes were put in the washing machine with a tangled shoelace, a washer pop and blew away steak for a lifetime into a million pieces.
Living with a little passion, music I'd be blasting to escape, wishing I was a hero to save my own day. I'd wear a bright yellow cape and a mask to cover my face, but what makes a hero is their ego, feeling like I'm crashing, paranoid it's lasting to the blink. Wish I was a ninja to lurk in the shadows, getting away from all those assholes. I think I need a shrink, I'm in the withered soul, took too many, I may have lost control of myself, still got no trophies on my shelf, not even a participation, cause I've been sitting and waiting. I really shouldn't be complaining, this is all on me, it is really all my fault, but I'm bitter, ain't gonna be there anymore, maybe a little salt, I really should have called what happened in the past, damn. it ain't gonna come back, so why think about it? A bar, a rap bar, I'm using a rap bar. Then I'm gonna see myself go hard and blow some hard right out of my blowhole. A bar, a rap bar, I'm using a rap bar. Then I'm gonna see myself go hard and blow some hard right out of my blowhole. Joy is something I wish I had, wish I could just be glad for waking up trying to get high. So I'll use the angel dust one more day. I'll be sober, but if you aren't there, then don't come over to the mental function. For me in Virginia was a spin-ya atmosphere with a windmill type of bastard. Here, grabbing my canopy of the faster year. Time flying, driving at the speed of signs, poking a new kind of set of thoughts for a boss. A laugh with my dear motherly love style, a relationship with my family, pastures here filled with horsies, looking at the Lord, just might hold on one more second there for nobody, fears sober to complain, and I'm always gonna complain, suck, then I'm having a smoke for a toke. A bar, a rap bar, I'm using a rap bar, then I'm gonna see myself go hard and blow some hard right out of my blowhole. A bar, a rap bar, I'm using a rap bar, then I'm gonna see myself go hard and blow some hard right out of my blowhole. Yo, check it. I think I lost my sound and found it in that special moment that sparked my thoughts, and now I'm based on my life around it. I hit my head so hard back before I couldn't count that now my head is a perimeter imprint on my pain. Around it now my pain sold a lot. I know people was pounding it right out of their truck loud as it can go, with a fucking talk about the whole bunch of those times when you're feeling like you're out of luck. Tracing the facts around it now my pain inspires me to fight on the wind and go back to a berserking style, which you could take my life and you could take, still find my smile on, but I'm alive and I want us to be one. Sight at the light gave me a flight with stage fright. The height of a giant, might of a warrior's might. Bite the black night, twiddle light, darkness, sunny sprite, foaming all over the right. Written lines of the addict's polite in front of the judge, grudge slightly, just might make it tight. A bomb sight, the sight of the internet break light is the dim campsite, just filled with wolves, alright. I know you're mad cause it's not your boy, your brother, the man, and he put you down in the nightgown. Boy, you look like a fan, I'm sorry boy, you gotta write that check first. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. Listen up, y'all, let me take you on a ride to a place where all your problems will subside. A tool so dope, I'll make you go wow. Just press a button and I'll do it a little bit now. Cause it's the tool badge, the ultimate solution. No matter the task, it's perfect execution. For fixing pipes to building shelves, it's one tool that I do, and it will all no one else will bowl. Even fight from Tupac and Biggie, bronchitis to fight, fist fights, gang fights, and you know what I'm saying, gun sights to be bad half-light, and a good night goes right down some insights on Instagram with Ignite. You still handwrite your name on the tag, frostbite turned into burned with a nightlight, gunfight off-site, crazy on sight, outright of a red light, written your raps, and Snow White lost all her fame to midnight snacks. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. Tool Baz, it's the real deal. No job too big, I'll make you feel like a boss mixed with all the turkey in your power. And the hand tool bass, it's a tool that'll make you stand. Got a leaky faucet or a clogged drain, tool bass will fix it, no need to strain. Need to tighten a screw or hammer a nail, just switch the attachment, it'll never fail. No need to call up a handyman, save the cash. Tool bass will do it all for a flash. Pull up the ride, see man run and hide. Like more time, man, you're outside, cause you feel like the man slip and slide. Shut down, 2 man, 1 whip, a shrink, so that 3 goes, 2 shots, 1 bow bow. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. Anyone who listens to your crap, leave them like, what the fuck? Is he really rapping? Cause it sounds like he's getting a bitch. My granny could rap better to a beeping truck full of clunk loaded trucks full of objects with the logics of what a man needs. Cog sinks with the thinks. He's logging into the job, blinks for an hour. Gay as it gets with the link of gay porn, fogged up his car and crack drinks and drives, dives and thinks he's gone for good, so he drives away in his car, sparkling up, blinks, blinkers with no way to turn them off. Smog filled the cheese doodles with the slinky. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. When your pussies be rapping, you sound like a fucking quack. A sight of the... Yo, where's this going, man? Yeah. Tool Bass Light. Check it out. That was it. Into the mic with the beat in the headphones, talking about my day all day. Some days blaze from some weed and crack, driving a stolen truck, beginning to end the day looking at girls, looking at guys, looking at dogs. Got the cats, in fact, they're in the home, walking around town, jerking off late at night, speaking about nothing, music blasting in the headphones, showing a bus pass, showing a bank card, thinking about my life, smacked the facts. It's the kid demented when I drink, the alcohol going to practice when I was on the football team in junior high, showing up late for school in the morning after due to no bus service, kicked off for the bad deeds. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, barts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, barts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. In the first verse, I was able to define the definition, quoted, blazed up, and flamed my name, Flamin James. Definitely did flash my ID, laughed at my own raps like a lunatic, lurking all day in the slums. Drums pounding at the party, give me a gift, cause I robbed your freedom of the thoughts about the deed being bad, so you eventually evacuated and evaded, X'd out. The idea checked, marked with the crimester style of thoughts towards me, invented a rhyme, demented and divine, divided a long rap into sections, ecstasy versus popping them pillies with Willie and Chili, gives you a toilet experience that you were not wondering about. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, barts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, barts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. I when I get to the last of the events and prevent my money from blowing away in the wind, I'm gonna give a lot of those people type of talks. With the grown greenhouse life was when I was a kid, you'd see the profit, then I lost it. I'm all lot, the hits, the gop, the yogurt, yacht bottles, the top filled with caps. My New York City idealistic way of thinking towards the people from NYC. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. Rapping, crapping, people be laughing when they're listening to their farts, slingshot type of powerful spear thrower. When I go, we get the glow. When fired up the drove, stick in the car. Tire experience of going out years of stoners with no boners. A style of situation, cause you're addicted to that shit. Puff for a puff pass. At last, a fast rap. The blast is being blasted off the weed experiences.
Put my hand on the monogram, shit, I feel like a hologram, shining like a radar dot, caution him with the bomb. Man, bomber style outfit, labeled Thomas Lamb, spitting on the goddamn with the modern man, modern dance, for a fallen man, model Pam, Saddam Hussein, odder than the warlord, full of bugs in his shirt, beard too long, one eyebrow called the unibrow, Scotland for a hiding place. It's condemned to Pam, goddamn, forgotten dream, fucking camp, fan storage in the clothes into the closet, coat rack falls over, adopted by my middle name, Ancient James, coffin a vase for of life, products in my trunk, shoes on my feet, sleeping late, peeps asleep, hate, damn. I could see the common man in the city of Boston and Providence, jamming peanut butter buttered for a right hand, bottom half of the fingers. Throwing the dice, goddamn, I'm throwing the dice for Candice, my new wife, the stand up at the bus stop kind of girl. Throwing the dice, goddamn, I'm throwing the dice for Candice, my new wife, the stand up at the bus stop kind of girl. Okay, so we're listening to goddamn. I got a wrong hand of cards, Tom and James for a couple duplex, for the Juggle Squadron for a gang snarled and screamed at the post on Facebook, column 5, page 8. Deposit the money into my account, madman on the phone jamming the ball in the net. Sudden dash for a man like me. Google my picture of my new wife, Caliban. Nagged and trot to flashed fan, following the paths, follow from Tam. The Sifatan has the Arabic in my boy vocab. Lower the car for a shell, pro for the go, far taking it too far. Muhammad Abdi sold the deuce, the tans, to wanna bite my Lockhart in hand. Straight off my desk and into the woman full of sock and sack. The waddle back, mighty man with the crack fanon drag off the stove. Throwing the dice, goddamn, I'm throwing the dice for Candice, my new wife, the stand up at the bus stop kind of girl. Throwing the dice, goddamn, I'm throwing the dice for Candice, my new wife, the stand up at the bus stop kind of girl. So we're sowing rice, washing all the dishes twice, 4 going tight, spin twice, scoring a hat trick, only counts as scoring twice, rolling my dice, not letting go, bagging up the QP twice, still went on no tice, still the thief theme, then I'm throwing the dice, being the right meeting tonight, leaving tonight, seeing the light, streaming with sunlight, seems impolite, when you're being polite, so you better fall in line, blow a line, pull a line, then Flu talks up the situation, full of warning signs, drawing lines in a picture book, walking cane in your pocket across the city, all night smoking sirens, light up the smoke, coughing, chalk and lines again, guns for the Vikings lines, ready to fight, bored in the mind, jogging in on the phone, roaring wind and leaves in the tree, hydro bill building too high, prolonging my death for the rest of my life.
Out of all the rappers here, who thinks that mine is smaller than yours is boy Opto, aka Top Notch Idiots. If you want to measure it, I'll coolly take off my pants looking at your size. I think you should be one of those who's with little AJ. I dislike violence, but Wallenstein said that a hung you can't get beating him up. Okay, now I'm here to meet you. Battle me as the high point of your career. Hurry up and earn money. If you don't, you'll fall behind your friends. I wondered about how you got into the company, of course. It must be about hip-hop connections, and I see why. I'm sorry, but you have no talent at all, Opto. Hey, I'm sorry, but you have no talent at all, Opto. Hey, I'm sorry, but you have no talent at all, Opto. Hey.
Opto is a talented man. I mean, let's see what else we got going on. We don't know what was said there, but it sounds crazy. Not true. Sup, Opto? Peace.
Out of all the rappers here, who thinks that mine is smaller than yours is boy Opto, aka Top Notch Idiots. If you want to measure it, I'll coolly take off my pants looking at your size. I think you should be one of those who's with little AJ. I dislike violence, but Wallenstein said that a hung you can't get beating him up. Okay, now I'm here to meet you. Battle me as the high point of your career. Hurry up and earn money. If you don't, you'll fall behind your friends. I wondered about how you got into the company, of course. It must be about hip-hop connections, and I see why. I'm sorry, but you have no talent at all, Opto, aka Top Notch Idiots. Everyone has their mouth shut. Sorry, but being honest, my habit. Even if I'm wearing a tank top, I won't beat you at a boring rap. I'm yawning. Really impossible for you to beat me. The reason for youth unemployment is cause they quit being a rapper because of me. So before you pack up your bags, I'm saying this, I'm officially missing you. Eyes wides, blasting in the phone while I'm backside flips, landed trying his fries. Wide will pie the girl with east side, curbside tricks, getting smacked by the skaters with four-eyed, winning the hard flip, dock-sided, the board by the front door, just bug-eyed, the cock-eyed, blind-side, blink-eyed, broadside, blue-eyed, boss-eyed, applied his name to us and grabbed the east side boys, Little John with the joyride of your life, supplied and subside the drugs, take pride for the sale, squint-eyed, the crack dealers with the rock sides, styled, I red-eyed, one-eyed, on offside, low-tide, ship-side, implied, went outside, smoked a stove and just died.
Well, this is it. Deli Meat, the album. Don't have nothing else to say during this mixtape. Peace.
You just sit here taking out you. You just sit here taking out you. You just sit here taking out you. Taking out you just sit here taking out you.
south side gonna be blazing. Construct before you get smucked. Conduct, suck, fuck. What to do next to a smut when he's sitting on his butt. Tuck and roll, pluck, fold and instruct. Reconstruct, pluck, shrug, duck, bang, buck, struck your kingpin off your skateboard into the street. I go one more time, just got duck, suck, reconstruct, struck, the duck, obstruct, cluck, the chicken pluck, and a struck, small fuck, 2 ounces, just interpret, abrupt, cups, his balls, just disgusting, for what, trust, I got but results in the cut, or hut, wet up, randomly brushed my hair with the comb to rust, just to go away in the car, and turn into a clutch, with the bus, ducks, for flushed, my flush guts of wind, puffed to stove, rot fell in the tufts, like what the fuck, now we west side craving, just west side craving, no south side gonna be blazing, now we west side craving, just west side craving, no south side gonna be blazing. Movies with smoking, some movies losing their tunes, movies, raising the phase, Macy's got fat from too many movies, smoothies and movies, related duties, for 50 years these into-do-these lists in the kitchen to review, movies, photos and roast the purses for these 2 keys and 2 pieces with 2 P's, and a polar bee, disproves of the blue seas and skies, my last name is for this different family, for refugees and QCs, little newbies, and duties go grab reviews for me with the cuties, and I'm movies for the boobies, 2 pleased to 2 pieces, use these fruit trees, who seems too much to you, who feels they lost the poopies in the toilet.
Diabolical forces are forbidden. These forces are eternal, and they exist today. The fairy tale is true. The devil exists, God exists, and for us as people, our very destiny hinges upon which one we elect to follow.
Phones on Bluetooth, connected wire, headphones with the cracked phone screen, dozens of chickens at the farm. The farm boy app gets lit up, a friend sees your problems and begins to fix. Fiction books suck, erections get a bus, cops give the arrest, doc gets puffed up, no pills for them. A trained man gets his work done, a dog barks, cats meow, labs spread, tabs X, verses get spit, hearses get bodies, just like a gangster named B or C, XYZ.
I'm scared to close my eyes. I'm scared to open them. We're gonna die out here.
Skaters with your board, grab your melons. Weightlifters with your weights, get pumped up. Go for a rip in your Honda Civic and decide to start a family filled with kids packed up as full as your house can go. Turn on your music as loud as it can go and just sit back and bounce like you're listening to yourself running through a forest, a turbo sprint, speeding, flying past trees in every direction, being pulled by DMX in your dreams. Starting to wake up on a regular day with no job, no appointments, all year long, music pounding, too loud to hear. Seeing leprechauns in your bedroom, eating the sweetest pussy you've ever tasted in your life by a nice blonde girl named Katie. Kapow, you're in a different country, late for work, high on crack, berserking on a rampage to steal those gas station chocolate bars. A larger man, a farted bathroom, a retarded doctor, a goblin with a skateboard, a log that didn't show in the toilet, a phone with no charger, a car with no key. Try your life clearance and say hello loudly to that hot chick standing in front of her so she doesn't keep walking. Say how are you loudly twice. Get good. A food man pays attention to his food. An insane man needs help. A rapper needs a mic. Skaters need a board, a piece of a dinosaur bone. Start to scream and don't stop until you sit on the toilet with the poo out of your ass underneath the solid clamp to the floor type of toilet. For a girl, not a guy, then you're grabbing the Earl and curl of the dumbbell alone with a lost dog that doesn't live in your family home. Going for the dome with your head covered in white, eating your canned cat food. Fined out of fine for $250. dealers with the trees in the pockets offer your sales. Talk about your life like you're rolling some dice, eating a pizza slice. Splits and spots of the flies, white rice in the microwave, hot as a bitch, smoked out of your kitchen. Listen to your phone conversation, dissing your tone on the track of rap fame that you read in your dreams. Woke up and saw your profile going down a hill, filled the gremlins with ghouls on the sidewalk, packed so full it looks like some pedestrians lining up for a hot dog at the fair, carnival, amusement park, wherever you are. Loud farts rip out, makes everyone fart sniff. $20 bills, leather for your wallet, red in your fingers from the Doritos, salsa in the dip, flavored Tostitos. Now you're gonna need to grab some loot and go for a poop. Have you checked the children? If you're sitting on the toilet, push out that turd. If you're watching your camera phone, make sure that time you hit the record button, the red dot on the touchpad of the phone, and snatch that shit out of the air. As soon as it starts to move, connect it to your hand and send it. Gotta go those turds and camera phone clips of your life. Delighted for the voice, recorded raps in your boy's house. Mouse bitten toes, can't walk, annoyed by the crutches. 1 foot touches the ground by the other crutches, the back foot, 1 foot after another one. Busted, you're gonna heal like a snitch, screaming like a bitch, throwing a fit, split the hair in the middle with a posted up clip. In the backyard, grabbing some of them Flamin James songs. You've seen horrible things, an army of nightmare creatures, but they're nothing compared to what came before, what lies below. It's our task to place it, the ancient ones, as it's yours to be offered up to them. Forgive us and let us get it over with. A dude with a dudette, a man with a cigarette, a dam with the beaver, building starting as you like a statue, bosses with the employees, begin to fire so the business doesn't snap into a dumbass, telling Flamin James your dreams so he starts to scream, putting cream in his coffee, filled the pipe with crack, go crazy like a blazed up lion or tiger with a blunt in his mouth, tons of dead deers in his life, a package of hot dogs, get open, put in the container, and munch down to empty with no dogs left in the package of hot dogs, lamp lights. Shooting for the stars, I'm an astronaut. You say that you're not a goat, I put you in the curry pot. I get popping like a fistful of dreadlocks on my clean beat. I get funky on the gym songs. They don't know I'm still ill till they test me. I lay so many bars, my vocab looks arrested. God flow, I can't get on the track unless it's sideshow. I call my competition, they ain't ready, I'm cold as the winter. Soldier, Avengers, Bucky, a bad man, but I'm out of the cage like a trustee. Hello, rap name, it's your poster child, proud to renovate. Cause I plan you to be here a while, so you better learn the name. Like the school teacher, cause I'm all about the game. I run it, I'll see you in the bleachers. You can't see me like the mode in stealth. I'm ahead of time, don't get ahead of yourself.
Section on the track.
The truth hurts, hard pill to swallow, leader of the pack, I'll never follow, you can't see that. Where's your head, Sleepy Hollow, Game 6, spit gospel, write a novel, fire in the booth, Mike Leno, put your soul on the track, didn't hate you, love yourself, it's just an expression, grind hard, learn, study, hip-hop forever, you got any questions? Rose to the top of the sky, little by little, touch to reach the followers, started with a nickel, but I brought the pill to get that fire, it's just gotta sizzle, told myself I had to get sick, then in the hospital, joined the tournament, won, and then I followed all the double, triple battles, winning on my acceptance domains, so many rappers slept to me, I was underrated, you can't keep me up to accept my win, if you lose, you ain't gonna celebrate, take a loss, shake it off, then I'll turn to motivation, I don't beg for none, I fight for the crowd daily, no matter who's in front.
James was carved for lunch with a burger. Bought a snorter too for quarter. I love bars and barbers adore sister. Bird and flapper murders. Wanderers, barkers at the dogs. Scarper in his mind. Mortar in the video game starter. Few tries later, Sarter. Carter house with its harder foot pursuit. Four-bear of camera. Shirker at night. Carter to Vince a door to pushing carts. Shopping carts. Garter. Forebear. Arbor is the struggle botner, says worker Dylan Harper. Film corker, starter for the tartar sauce, starters smoke, sorters of coke. Torpor, martyrs, gym pass, stertor, means arger, with me some more. New Yorker for porker, parkers, shorter of the average, porters at the ports for cars, marks in the snow, porters in the game, harbors for Boston, our barbers for the son's names, Barter, Simpson, something like that, harder than average, sharper than a knife, borer, the elephant darker, skin marker, and the rhymes better than the New York Times, you'll find it better than the New York Times, you'll find a bunch of workers with converters of religion, explorers your files, and first quarters with starters, orders the info on the phone, non-starters of the departures of the supporters, New Yorkers and porters for files, hard workers to most bank charters, to your kids, kickstarters to the week, supercharger for a type Paul marker, shock over fires, the welfare worker for some week, athletic supporters, give me 6 packs, television reporters, something like that, maybe an electronic converter, catalyst, converter, transporter, your stuff, supporter, her with the wedding ring, or her with the supporter, warrior called her Lloyd, damn the rhymes better than the New York Times, you'll find a bunch better than the New York Times, you'll find a bunch, fuck, my pockets are empty, no chocolate bars in them, so I hit up the Asian gang territory, looking for a girl that can soothe my dick, I'm lamping through the alleyway, kapow, a jacker snatching my chain right off my neck, hits by the Asians, yet again, alleyway to alleyway, I forgot, damn, I was looking to score, not the song off the Hot 97, the kind that you see at 7-Eleven, Walmart, making deals, the ones that are climbing the trees, paying the fees, living on the edge, purchasing lots of tampons, losing their virginity for a family, a man needs to start a canopy, the ambulance she drives arrives late, skateboarding show for entertainment, an animal king like a lion or a tiger in the gate, letting him free in the middle of the city. Yes, we got it going on now. Let's figure this out.
For Facebook, I feel like I'm making a workbook with the weekly challenges too difficult to have a look. Books for English section, YouTube for years. My high school yearbook was definitely a tough book with all these pictures of my peers. No videos and reels, feels like I'm in a notebook and then type on Facebook. I filled the folder audiobook with YouTube shorts. Why can't I reference book my life up with an instruction book or a coloring book? Smoke all the dope and just cause pandemonium.
Fucking right. That was it. Whole album. Deli meat. Hellos and goodbyes.